bread's in the ridge monkey toasting, it must be morning. They're waiting for the second biscuit. A lot better than that little clip we showed you from last night. We were parked just off this track last night. You saw us driving into it. It goes on for quite a way. Going downhill there is where the van is. The dogs have loved this one. They had the real freedom to roam, no animals around for them to disturb. We've not seen one single person since we got here at, I think it was about 3:30 yesterday afternoon. No one walking past. No one driving past. And it's now 9:30 AM. And this was a random find, not on any of the parking apps or groups. It's just one we drove to. No signs saying we couldn't. Grand job. Our last day in Scotland, heading home tomorrow. But before that, we've got some things planned. Going somewhere in this video that you'll see actually rounds off the trip quite nicely. I think I said last time that it'll tie in with our videos from when we're at Loch Doon a few days ago, a few weeks ago to you now, which brings a story to an end that we started at Loch Doon. Well, virtually to an end. Not been a full resolution to that story yet. Hopefully there will be one day. Then later this evening we're going to head back to Cumbria. Probably stay in Ulverston for the night. It's part way home. We've got some stuff we want to share, have a look at in Ulverston. And there's a very nice place where we've been before, where we can have some breakfast there, which is it's called the Orangery, and it's part of St Mary's Hospice. So not only is it a really nice place to eat and have a coffee, but it's supporting a good cause too. So we'll be doing that. But at the moment I'm heading back to the van. Keith's just finished having a wash. The dogs have heard him whistle. Look into the ground a bit. It's quite slippy here actually. It's not frosty, it's just slippy. This is us leaving. The last 2 nights the park-ups have just been fines, haven't they? Yeah. They've not been listed anywhere. And they've been 2 of the best too, to be honest. Quiet and peaceful. You saw it in the last video on the way in when it was darker and more miserable, but in this sunlight it looks even nicer. We've arrived at Dumfries and Galloway Aviation Museum. I'm going to have a look around. We've grown up near Heathrow Airport. I always had a fascination with planes anyway. Well, you had wartime.
Burton Wood.
Burton Wood,
well,
around near where you live, didn't you?
Paget RAF camp, yes. Used to go spend many an hour up on there, at the top of the Bower Road.
We'll get to look at some of the planes as well. This is an exhibition called The Home Front.
many times before, we've got a gas mask somewhere in the loft for a baby. We'll have to dig it out and give it somebody.
Yeah, to a museum or something. How loud?
Yeah. I suppose it had to be.
Mm.
So the rattle was for the gas warning, gas attack, and the handbell was for the all clear. It's like, what's his name off Dad's Army?
I actually thought Dad's Army when I saw it. Yeah, a replica of what a living room looked like. And that's very much like my mum's old Hoover.
And I remember that teapot.
Yes, the old brown with the stripes.
And a cupboard like that.
Yes, yeah. Kitchenette.
Kitchenette, yeah.
That's what they were called. We had one like that. I think ours was more 60s though, because the colours ours was. The grocer's shop. Did any of you ever drink camp coffee? I remember it being in our cupboard when I was younger.
Yesterday evening, the greater part of Bardia's defences had been forced to surrender.
And who remembers those toilet rolls?
Day and night attacks on the port of Brest and on enemy shipping there. At the end of the news, listeners will hear how one man enjoyed Christmas.
Tins of dripping. You come outside, there's a memorial garden. Dedicated to those personnel who in service of their country lost their lives flying from bases in Dumfries and Galloway. Commemorative display to the Parachute Regiment and Airborne Forces. Various bits of old aircraft. This is a Rolls-Royce Vulture engine, which powered the Blackburn B-20 flying boat. It was caught in the nets of a fishing boat and brought to the surface. The Blackburn B-20 is one of the least known British aircraft designs of the Second World War. Although the project was abandoned in 1940, only one of its type was built. Its existence was kept hidden until June 1945. Sadly, on the 7th of April 1940, the aircraft crashed whilst doing high-speed runs over the Firth of Clyde, killing 3 of the 5-man crew. The wing over there, number 5, is the wing and engine from a crash site on Cairnsmore of Fleet of a Heinkel HE-111 or 111.
Heinkel 111, they were the famous ones, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah, Heinkel 111. And that's the Lancaster wingtip.
They're big,
They're
aren't they?
You just say they're big, aren't they?
And a wheel. Lancaster main wheel. When you see them on screens, on films, they don't look that big, do they?
No.
We're not going to show you everything here because obviously that would take too long. Well, this is a cockpit section from a Blackburn Buccaneer 2B XT280. Built in 1965. It's actually younger than me.
What are you looking at? That or that?
Well, I'm not sure. I presume that. I don't know. Buccaneer. It must be that one.
Yes. Complicated, aren't they?
They are a little, aren't they? These are workshops where volunteers are working on aircraft. Hello. Sorry?
I don't think that one will ever get off the ground.
No, I doubt it very much. Spotted a landy. A little bit dark in here. Yes. So this is a Hadrian Assault Glider. Massive, wasn't it?
See the size difference.
Yeah. So a hot spur there. What's that? And that fuselage we were looking at before, the Waco, the Hadrian, is that? It's a massive thing to glide, isn't it?
It is. And then, well, I suppose they had to make it worthwhile, didn't they? You know,
Yeah.
cram it full of personnel.
Mm. This is a
This is a mock-up of Pegasus Bridge in Normandy, is it?
yeah.
The gliders landed on behind the enemy line, so all the Gulf fortifications were pointing across the river as a defence. So we landed behind and took the bridge that way.
This is jump kit. Different types of parachutes. Number 4 there. There's a life jacket. Again, not much protection, is there?
No.
This shows how parachutes have developed over time. Jetstream, built in the mid-70s by British Aerospace at Prestwick. And that's where we're going. That's the important one for us today. Going in there later.
There's not much room in there, is there?
Not really, no. So these are bits from a Wellington bomber, a Wellington seat, and a Wellington wheel. Just got to stand there. See. They're big, aren't they?
Yeah. There's no seat in the Wellington seat. There's no base.
Right.
That's because the pilots wore a seat type parachute, so they sat on the parachute.
Oh,
so
right.
There was no need for it. There was no need. They didn't have it, did they?
No. This is the navigation part of the plane then, isn't it?
There's the pilot.
Where?
In there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Actually, realise just how much navigation's come on since the war. The phonetic alphabet's changed a little bit as well, hasn't it?
It has, hasn't it?
And on this one, A for apple, B for baker, child is the same, D for dog. Quite a lot of changes there from what we know today. Ooh, can you hold this, please? Can you hold that? I'm going to do my best. It's not a very clear view. Come in, there's a passenger seat. Does it take you back to flying the plane in Cornwall?
There wasn't this many instruments.
They're such cramped things, aren't they?
Functional.
Yes. I'd be frightened of making the wrong move and touching something and then...
Don't pull that thing behind your legs.
Is this the ejector seat?
Yeah.
Another pilot,
Another
co-pilot.
Co-pilot there.
It's usually co-pilot on the right, isn't it? This might be fun.
Why?
Are you getting out on our knees? Warning, flying personnel must replace safety pin in seat firing handle before leaving the aircraft. Yes, I'd probably pull the wrong button. Push the wrong button, pull the wrong lever.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you in Barbados. Don't leave me, I can't get out with all this in my hand. So what was, oh, this is a Canberra. So we've just been in the Canberra T4, which entered service with the RAF in March 1955 and was assigned to the 104 Squadron Tactical Air Force in Germany at RAF Gütersloh.
This was eventually scrapped, except for the cockpit section, in 1982.
Had a long service then.
Yeah, we came to Dumfries and Galloway Air Museum in the early 1990s.
An Hansen propeller, that's a name I know, Hansen. Ejection sheet, ejection sheet, ejection. Oh, this is an outtake, isn't it? Ejection. You see, ejection seat, rocket pack. God, that took some hard work. Can you imagine if the Wright brothers came back now? Or even then? A World War I flight train. And this is a Hercules engine. Hercules Mark 6 engine. Hercules was in production from 1939 to the 1950s. 57,400 examples were built for more than 20 types of aircraft. Most notably the Vickers Wellington bomber and Vickers Viking airliner. This example is one of a pair from the Vickers Wellington Mark 10 bomber, which crashed 2 miles southwest of Dumfries airfield on the night of 3rd to 4th of June 1943, following the failure of its starboard engine. 4 crew members were killed and 2 survived. In 1974 to 1975, in that winter, the Wellington's remains were the first to be excavated by the newly formed Dumfries and Galloway Aviation Group. This is quite surreal because it feels real and I'm actually interrupting people at work. These given out to kids to
Spot planes. But I've got some, or we've got some, a set of 4 packs of playing cards which haven't been opened and used, but that helps identify from silhouettes.
Right.
These planes.
So I presume similar to that book then. There's a lot more stuff here than I thought there would be.
Yes.
It's really, really good. Back outside, and the main reason that we really wanted to come, apart from looking at all the aircraft, is because in here